Good morning, everyone. The reason I did that is because it always flashes and comes back on so I can see it. So I wanted to get on today again because I got a message through my inbox and talking about narcissism. And I'm very experienced with narcissism. I used to be married to a narcissist, and I have people in my family that's narcissist. And this person that sent me this, thank you so much, because then gave me this great idea. But it was a video through another lady that, let me see if the light will come back on. Another lady that was saying that you or we, if you're a narcissist, that we are born that way. And I was like, that just threw me off. Like, we were born as a narcissist. I don't believe that. And this is my belief. This is my channel, you guys. So this is my channel. I'm getting on to say what I want, whenever I can do it. And you know what Bashar says about, what's it called? Abundance. You can do whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do it. It doesn't have anything to do with money. So I'm speaking my truth, whatever. This is the truth for me. And I want to tell you something. Whoever sent this to me, which I know, I'm not going to say who, and whoever that's going down the rabbit hole of this, we don't need to go down the rabbit hole. When I instantly listened to it, I had an inner knowing that this wasn't true for me. Now, you might watch the same video and say, this is so freaking true. Everybody's born narcissists. They're all going to hell. You know, so, and that is your feeling. This is about you. Not selfish, like I'm going to put everybody in front of me, but this is about how does it feel to you. Just like, I'm going to hell, not I'm going to hell, but what I put on earlier this week about hell, that's what I feel like. And this is what I feel about narcissism. I don't see a born baby being a narcissist. Do I see a baby growing up in the traits? Now, here's the thing. The video was kept really simple every time to say, well, maybe the environment, maybe this, maybe that, but you were born that way. Well, why are you saying, if you were born a narcissist, or you were born an alcoholic, or you were born a drug addict, then why is your environment have anything to do with it? This is what, we have so much information out here that it is nuts. So, and listen, some people's going to think that you were born a narcissist and an alcoholic and a drug addict and all the things. And then other people are going to believe that you were created your own reality, and this is, you don't create your own reality when you were born. The people create it, and then when you get older, you take responsibility for yourself, the ability to respond to your environment, to your situations, to your abilities, and then you change it. That's what I did. If you knew me 15 years ago, I did everything that everybody does in my whole entire family, and then I decided not to do that. And this is why I'm on here to teach you. Now, I do want to say a couple of things. If you have family and you have jobs and you have kids and you have all this stuff going on, it's not a lot of time to reflect and look at yourself and go inside almost like a monk, you know, like Buddha monk. So not a lot of people can do that. They have to go to work. They got kids. They got whatever's going on in their life. I had more time to do this because I made more time for myself. So like when I went to Florida, I didn't take any family, so I didn't have any responsibility with family. And then the job that I took, I was watching a 96-year-old woman at first, or no, that was second. But the guy that I was watching, he would go to work for 26 hours of the week, and I would meditate. I would reflect. I would say, why is this happening? I would be questioning everything. So I have been able to have the time to spend with myself and with God and with Buddha, whoever you think your higher self is, because God's inside of you. God's not in the house, in the church, in the thing. I'm an aspect of God, which is in me. Just like your aspect of your mom. Have you ever did anything like, oh my God, that's my mom? Hello? Oh my God, that's my dad. Hello. The same thing. Love, caring. When you feel just so much love and so much about a homeless person and oh my gosh, you just want to change the world. That's God. God is speaking. But I know, here's the thing, and we were all raised differently. And I'm telling you what, anybody in my family that would tell you that I wouldn't know any of this with being raised the way I would, they was like, no. Who are you? Who done something to you? I mean, not done any bad thing, but God, like, who gave you this information? I have literally, not all my information, I have read the books, I have had the life coaching, but I've also sat down on my pillow, meditation pillow, and got downloads. And I only take what resonates to me. If somebody says, well, a narcissist was born, I don't take that because I don't believe it. I don't think that an alcoholic was born. Now, can you grow up in a narcissist environment? Absolutely, 100%. I did it. I've been there. Can you grow up in an alcoholic family? Hello, been there too. Abusive family? Me? Never had any sexual abuse in our family, like incest or anything like that, thank God. But almost everything else, abuse, narcissism, self-centered, all the things. And I collected them all. Do you think in my past life, 15 years ago, I wasn't a narcissist? Yeah. You think I wasn't or what a narcissist is supposed to be like? Because you know what? Here's the thing. A narcissist is a word. And to me, it means somebody that, at childhood, and I even looked this up. I was curious because I was like, this doesn't resonate to me. Let me look it up. Is there any science behind this that says somebody is born a narcissist? No. But are you born in a family that has narcissist traits or alcoholic traits or abusive traits or not ancestors, but yeah, it's your ancestors or, molesting traits? Yes. We're all born into that shit. Now, if you do not deal with yourself, you will still become the narcissist. I was a narcissist. You can ask my children. They were like, you used to act like a bitch. And now you're loving, caring, and compassionate. And I'm not going to say all the way I am because I'm a human being. I put myself first a lot, which people think I'm a narcissist, but I'm not. I care about myself and I want to take care of myself. One of the things when I haven't been working, like hurry up and get back to work. And that's what people would do. Hurry up and get back to work. And then they always would have this ache. They would never let their body heal enough to get better and then start bringing in stuff. I'm still not lifting until I feel like I can. Because, if you have a wound and you keep digging and digging and digging in it, and you're not giving it love and care and lotion and whatever, it's just going to keep wounding. It's just going to keep open and open and open and open. You have to care for yourself. And you know what? I wasn't born in that either. I wasn't born to take care of myself. I was born to make my mom happy, my dad happy, my grandma happy, whoever. And nobody gives a shit if I was happy. No one. They told me they didn't. They said, shut up. We don't give a fuck what you say. Be quiet. You don't matter to us. What we say goes no matter what. You eat, you drink, you piss when we say, and then when you go to school, they say you piss, you drink, and you eat when we say. And then you go to a 3D job and you eat and piss and shit when we say. I don't live in that life anymore. I eat and piss and shit when I want. Hello. I'm not doing that. I'm not conforming to that. I'm not doing that. It's life is what you make of it. And you know what? Would I take less money? I do take less money to be able to eat and piss and shit what I want than do what everybody tells me when to do and what I can do. Because I know it's not right. I felt it. I was like, why are these people saying I can't use the bathroom when I need to go to the bathroom? Who in the hell tells somebody Like, can you tell your stomach or your butt, hey, you can't go to the bathroom right now. You better. Sometimes, you're going. It don't matter. I'm off on this tangent, but it's funny. But listen to this. When you grow up and people tell you, you can't do this and you can't do that and you can't do that and everything you can't do, and you can't love yourself because you got to love me. And if I'm not happy, you're not going to be happy. Well, I'm going to tell you something. In our family, even when they were happy, and I don't think they ever were, we weren't never happy. You cannot be happy enough in your own body to make other people happy. It doesn't work like that. You can't make yourself well enough in your body to make other people well. You can't make enough money in your own life to make other people rich. It doesn't work like that. It works like this. It's you. You're the only one in the world. You're the only one on the earth. Basically, that's it. Yes, you have loved ones that you care for and you want to do for and but at the end of the day, if they want to be an alcoholic or a narcissist or, a drug addict or a kind, loving person and go to church and be a spiritual and travel the world, and everybody has their own thing that they want to do and what they believe. And I'm not here to tell you what to believe. I'm here to tell you what I believe. That's it. You don't have to believe any of it. You do not have to believe any of it. But I thank you for the information. I love information because I resonate. My daughter goes down rabbit holes all the time. She loves them, loves them, loves them. She comes to me and she wants to tell me about him, and I listen, but I don't believe it. I say I don't believe it. But if I believe it, I'm like, oh yeah, I believe that. The government says, yeah, I believe that. This happened underground. I don't believe that. But it doesn't matter. It's whatever she believes, and I give her that choice and don't make her feel like, well, I'm your mom and you have to believe what I say. Hell no. She is a grown-ass woman. She can believe whatever she wants, even as children. Even as children, I supported my children even before I was awake. Like, my son said, I don't want to play football anymore. I want to be a skateboarder. We changed just like that. All right, skateboarding. We went and seen Rob Dyrdek. I took him. We had the fun. Dad, no, we have to do this, we have to do that, we have to do this, because that's what Dad wanted to do when he was a child, and he didn't get to do it, so he wanted to see his child do it. Well, that's not what I do. I wanted to be a fashion designer. That's what I wanted to do. So instead of being a fashion designer, because I had kids and all this other stuff, I opened a consignment store, and I had all kinds of fashion, and I still have fashion today. All my kids are wearing fashion. We're all in fashion. So I didn't take it to that level, but I took it to be in my environment at all times. We have to have something of joy and love in our life. And if we rip it all off, if we rip everything out of that person and out of what they love, they don't know what they want, and they just conform to whatever the people say, mainly the family, the mom and the dads. And the mom and the dads don't know what they want. They don't. Only your children know what they want. And if your children will not know what they want if you keep saying, well, this is what you should do and this is what you should do. You need to find out, what do you like to do? I like to skateboard. I like to game. I like to write. I like to sing. I like to dress up. Okay, so let's do something around that to inform a life that you can live. Even half of your life do that, because yes, everybody has to have a job or money coming in. And I sell on eBay. Sold on eBay for over 20 years. So that's fashion. I sell clothes, mostly clothes. I do sell other things if it's available, but mostly clothes. So that's a way in 20 years. Why haven't I gave that up in 20 years? Because I love clothes. I love them. I'm not giving them up. The spirituality, I'm not giving it up. I love it. It's not something I do. It's something I am. I am clothes. I am spirituality. And I am love. And I am kindness. And sometimes I'm a bitch. And sometimes people perceive me as one. I'm really not. I love to tell the truth. And when I do, people don't like to hear it. I understand that, but I'm not here to actually, at a couple of my jobs, people were like, you're not doing this, you're not doing this. And I said, I'm not here to be your friend. Every job that I've ever had, that I've worked at beside my own, I said, people would be like so devoted into their jobs, and you're not being my friend here. I'm not here to be a friend. I'm here to make cash. We're here to make money. That's it, done and over with. That's not been, I've never associated that. Work was work. And then my life was my life. I've always done that, even at my business. I had closed my doors at my store, and I'd go home, and it would not be about business. It would be about my home and my loving, caring family. That's what I wanted. But not everybody can do that. Some people bring work home. Anyway, back to the narcissism. Thank you for the information. I do not believe that, and I looked up briefly that science doesn't believe that either, so I'm going to say no. But whatever you want to believe, I do not care. And here's the thing, I love you anyway, no matter what you believe. Because if you don't, you're not even going to have anybody. You're not going to have anybody around. The other day when I put about demons, and I know one of the people that disconnected me, their life was horrendous. I mean, like horrible. And I know that I said that your hell is of your own creation. But if you are, now I'm not saying when you're a child, because you don't have any control when you're a child. You're controlled by the government, the schools, the churches, the parents. That's what you are. And then when you grow up and if you can realize, if you can have an awakening that you have your own mind, your own soul, your own body, and then you realize, oh, and yes, you will have to go against these people and say, no, I don't believe that anymore. But if they don't care and love about you anyway, they won't stick around. It's their choice. Everybody has their own choice. But why would you keep, and we do this, why would you keep believing all this stuff about people that tell you this stuff just because you want them to love you? If your mom loves you and your dad loves you and your grandma loves you and your friends love you, it won't matter to them what you think. Now, I'm going to say this. Since I become spiritual, I have lost every single one of my friends. I have a couple of them that say, hey, how are you doing? But they don't understand, and that's fine. Don't get mad about you don't understand. I've had to go through this for whatever reason. God, the universe said one day you're getting woke up, and that's what happened to me. I didn't pray for it and say, wake me up, Lord. I didn't know I was being woke up. So this happened to me for a reason. It needed to be, and this is who I am. And if you don't love me today, then you never loved me at all. And that sounds like a narcissist to me. It's just judgmental, and it's just, I don't understand. There's so many things that I don't understand about, drugs. I don't understand stuff about alcoholism. I don't understand about, somebody's job or their sexuality. I love them anyway. I'm not here to understand anything, but I'm only here to understand what I understand and what I believe. So here's the thing. Go down the rabbit holes and you believe whatever you want, because if that resonates to you and it says 100% that people were born narcissists, then that's what you believe. I have no problem with it. I have no problem with it because it doesn't affect me. The only thing that affects me is if I believe that. And I choose not to believe that somebody was born a narcissist. Was you born into a family that had narcissists in them? Absolutely. And was you raised like that? Yeah. And are you going to have an awakening? And maybe if you do, and you can change it if you want to. Is it going to be hard as fuck? It's going to be hard. But you can do it. Was you born in a family of alcoholics? Yes. Can you grow up to be an alcoholic? Yes. Can you be drunk as fuck every day? Yes. Can you go and get over it if you want to? Yes. Or you can stay an alcoholic. It's your choice at the end of the day. We all have choices. It doesn't matter if it's mood choices, food choices, beer choices, weed choices. We all have choices, and it's all a choice at the end of the day of things that we can control. Some things we cannot control, and that we are not aware of. You can't control those. But you have to start where you're at, where you believe. I'm doing a video, hold on. So there you go, you guys. Tell me what you think. Put it in the messages, please. Love you, bye.